Guys, see this? The inner drum of this washing machine is like tons of stones. Neither a man can shake it towards them nor downwards, so this is the position here at the moment with this drum. So let's see what caused it. I have opened the back cover of the washing machine. The pulley is extremely jammed and not moving at all. Now, if you notice here, rust has come here. This rust on the back side of the washing machine is made when these bearings are worn out, and water starts leaking from it. This means that the water seals of this drum are leaked. Now, I will remove those and fix them. I will see why the seal leaked, and the water has made it like a heavy stone. So let's start opening this washing machine. I have removed its pulley now. A small amount of water is still coming out. These bearings are extremely jammed. Before going further, let me tell you that I have installed a universal circuit board in this washing machine. That universal circuit board is installed here, so I will not open it. I have now removed the inner drum from the outer drum, but it was too difficult to separate it. You can see the shaft of this drum is too rusty. This is why it got so difficult to remove this drum. This is the inside view of the inner drum. I will now clean this drum and replace its old seals and bearings. I am now going to remove the bearings out of this drum. First, I am removing the bearing from the inner section. The bearing has come out of the inner drum with the water seal. This is the bearing and the seal. It is completely jammed. It is not rotating an inch from its place. I will replace these. Next, I will take out this bearing from the drum. I will use 3 bricks to place the drum high from the ground to remove the bearing. You can use anything you like. I will place the drum on the bricks. And now, I will remove this bearing by hitting the rod with the hammer. The bearing has come out of the drum. These are both the bearings that are badly rusted and damaged. The water seal is also damaged. The drum is dirty, so I will clean it as well. I have now cleaned the outer drum thoroughly. I have the new water seals and the bearings. I will fit both the bearings one after another. First, I will fit this bigger bearing. The number of the bearing is 6207 RS. I will now fit it inside the drum hole, but a problem exists here. The upper and the downward area where the bearing will be fitted is made of steel. This area of the steel is being damaged. That is why I will use silicone when I install the bearings, to make it leak-proof. Let's fit this bearing now. I will use this iron round plate to fit the bearing. The bearing has been adequately fit inside its place. I will now clean this area of the drum to fit the seal inside it. Cleaning it is very important. After cleaning it, I will press the water seal. The important thing that I am looking at is that this area where the seal will be fitted is made of steel. Due to the detergent scum, this area got damaged. So, I will put the silicone in it in a heavy amount so that the water seal can get a tighter fitting. Now, I will press the water seal inside it. Now, the water seal has also been appropriately fitted in its place. I will now fit this second bearing on the backside of the drum. Before that, I will put grease inside the steel cylindrical area, to prevent rusting inside it. This is very good practice. I will press the bearing inside the drum now. The second bearing has also been fitted correctly. While removing this drum, the shaft from this area expanded a little. It is 30 mm from the back and 30.5 from the front, so I will use the angle grinder on it to flatten its surface. Now it has got better, and the radius is 30 millimeters, and this drum is ready to be fitted back. Now, I will fit the inner drum in the outer drum. I will fit it straight inside the drum. It has been inserted inside the drum. I will press the drum. This drum, which was jammed before, is rotating freely now. I will now rotate the drum and put these bricks aside. I will now put the drum on the floor with the front side facing on the floor. The drum shaft has not come out fully. I will hit the outer drum with a hammer so that the shaft of the inner drum settles properly in the outer drum. The shaft has been completely fitted. I will now fit the pulley inside the shaft. I will now check the alignment of the drum and the pulley. Are they fine? It's perfect. The drum is rotating fine. Now, I will check the alignment of the pulley as well. It is also rotating fine. It has no sound while rotating. I will fit the motor back on the drum. The holes of the drum should be aligned properly with the motor. The motor has been fitted. I will tighten the screw of the motor. I will now put the belt on the pulley and the motor. First, I will put the belt on the pulley of the motor. After that, rotate it around the bigger pulley. At a point, the belt will start to tighten up. The belt has tightened here. I now have to save my hand and put the belt on the pulley. I will hold the belt and keep rotating it. The belt has been put on the pulley now. It seems like the belt is not at the center of the pulley. They are not the threads in the motor's pulley, but these are steps. I will step down the belt by rotating it on the pulley. It has gone down. The position of the belt on the pulley is now perfectly in the center. I am checking the strength of the belt, which is fine. I will now fit the door gasket on the drum. Fitting the gasket is easy. I will first put it inside the drum and then move it outward, and will keep fitting it this way. I will ensure that the bulged area of the gasket should be aligned with the marking I did on the drum, and then, I will keep pressing it in the drum. This gasket is easy to fit. Here is the end of the gasket that I am fitting. I will press it as well. Now, I will check once again that the gasket is not lifted from anywhere, because if the gasket is being lifted from somewhere, the leakage can happen from there. Next, I will place the ring of the gasket. I have put the first end of the ring here, and it has been fitted from the second corner as well. I will push both ends of the ring. I am using 2 pliers to do it. A spring attached to this ring will begin to stretch. Both the hooks at the ends of this ring will be easily attached to each other. I am checking the whole gasket by moving my hand around it once again to see if it is fitted properly. The drum is ready to be fitted back into the body of the washing machine. I will place the legs of the drum in the bush of the body. The one side has been fitted in the bush. I will now fit the second leg of the drum inside the bush. I'll raise the drum a little higher. The bush is not in its place. I will now take the leg of the drum aside. Now, I will place the rubber bush in its place. Now, I will put the damper of the drum in this rubber bush. And here we go. It has been fitted in its place. I will fit the drum from the bottom first. So, for that, I will put the machine downward on the floor. I will be careful that the dampers do not go out of their place. the drum is upside down from the top on the left side, so it is important to install the front body of the drum first. Next, I will fit the door lock of the washing machine. Always remember that the door lock doesn't fit directly in its hole. You have to curve it a bit. Half area of the door lock entered first, and then it will be straightened and fitted properly. As the drum is skewed back, I will align it in the center of the body of the washing machine. Before that, I will fit the door gasket. Now, with it, I will install the spring of the gasket. The spring has been set on the one corner of the gasket. I will use this tester, which I will put inside the spring. Now, I will stretch the spring. The spring will automatically sit inside the empty gasket area. I will fit it from all the corners. And here we go. I have fitted the spring easily. I will now check the door to see whether it closes properly. It is closing perfectly fine. Now, I will install the brackets on the upper front of the washing machine. I have installed the assembly plate of the washing machine. Now, I will check the balancing springs of the drum. The company has installed 2 springs to balance the drum in the center. I will insert the first spring here. I will stretch the spring, and I will insert it in this plastic part. This is the second spring. It will be inserted in this hook here, and the second hook is installed outside. I will first put it on the inside hook. Now, I will stretch the spring towards me and insert it in the hook. The drum has been tightened with the spring. The movement of the drum has been set forward and backward. Both the springs are working well. Both the springs are helping the drum to be aligned in the center. I will now align the dispenser box of the washing machine. Now, I will fit the solenoid valve. It takes a little force to go inside, and has been fitted. I will now put this rubber in its place. It has been fitted in its place. I will place this smaller pipe in its place, and I will tighten the clip on this pipe. I will install this pipe in its place as well. Let's tighten the screws of the solenoid valves. Let's connect the wiring of these solenoid valves, the 1-number wire with the 1-number solenoid valve, the 2-number wires with the 2-numbered solenoid valve. The one where I didn't write any number is 3-number. I will install this metal weight back in this washing machine. I will install this second balancing weight of the drum. When the washing machine drum rotates in spin mode, then these balancing weights work to balance the drum of the washing machine. I will now install the pipes of the water flow switch. The air trap is installed over here. I will install it in its place as well. First of all, I will install the eco valve with the drum body. Then, with it, I will install the air trap as well. But let me tell you that this hook is installed on the air trap. This hook fits in its proper place. It will be inserted in this hole. If the air trap is not in there, it will not work properly. I had experienced it, so I will have to put it here in its place. And then, I will attach the rubber drain pipe. This will be the proper position of the air trap. I have installed the eco valve and the air trap in their places. With the eco valve, this lock is made. And if you don't notice this lock while installing the eco valve, then it will be wrong, and the washing machine could make problems in the water flow. If the air trap is placed, for example, in this way, then the air trap does not work, and the machine keeps taking water, and unless and until it is installed in its correct position, it will not do its function properly. So always take care of this. I will now install the heating element of the washing machine, but before that, I will make you understand how the water is stopped from leaking through the heater. This is where the heating element will be inserted. A mechanism is made inside the heating element. A bolt is installed here, a rubber is installed in the front, and then a metal piece is installed. The metal piece moves forward when I move the bolt from the back, when it is moved forward, and when we tighten this nut after installing in the drum, this rubber starts to expand. This is how a seal is made inside, and thus, the water does not come out from the heater area. I will fit the heating element inside the drum. It has a specific position, which I will try to find. A clip is installed here, where it will be fitted. Now, it has been attached with the clip inside. And now it has been completely fitted with the body of the drum. I will now install the sensor with it, as it will also be tightened with when the screw will be tightened. Don't fully install the sensor, this much is fine, as it could leak if it is fitted further than that. I will now tighten its nut. It has started to tighten, so I will move it inside. Because the sensor will also start to tighten with the element. I will keep checking the sensor until I am satisfied that water will not leak from the sensor. The sensor has been tightened inside the element body. It means it has been waterproofed. The water will now not come out of it. It has been tightened properly. Now I will attach the connection of the heating element. I will also install the wiring connector of the motor as well. Everything has been fitted in its place in the machine. The water dispenser tray main inlet pipe, which goes inside the drum, I will fit it as well. Then it's a clip to tighten it. The clip has also been installed properly now. This is the same jammed washing machine which was not working before. And now you can see it is working at full speed. Now it has no sound, only the sound of the motor. I am tired now and I run on coffee. So buy it for me on Patreon. Click the link on the screen to visit. Click on the left or right thumbnail to watch the next videos. And subscribe. Thank you.